You guys can't hear me. Sorry about that. So let me put on some tunes here. We start a little bit early here. We're gonna get some people rolling in here in a minute. So just chill for a second. All right. So what do you guys think, man? You guys think Bitcoin is gonna continue its move? Let's hear your guys' predictions in the chat. Where do you guys think Bitcoin's going this week? Come on, where do you guys think it's going? Down to 21.22. Rejected twice at 24K, so I say it goes further down. All right, so everyone thinks we're going to see some downside, right? Right, that's the consensus, is everyone thinks down? Yeah, we can check some stuff. Hey, thank you so much for the 20 super chat, Toe. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and say that we're going to actually probably continue higher, and we're going to continue to test the 21 EMA and the 200-week moving average. We haven't tested that just yet, and that's truly where I believe we will go. Yes, it does depend on Tether, of course. But we broke a major trend line here, guys. Right, we're actually through the major trend line. All right. So we broke a major trend line. I still think we're gonna, try to test this right here. We haven't touched the major weekly moving average here yet. I think we will test that. I don't know if it's gonna happen this week or next week, but yeah, this is on log scale. Yep, I chart on log scale typically. So yeah, I think we will just we will test this maybe this week or next week. At some point, we're going to test this. I don't think we're just going to go just straight down from here without testing this first. So I think we test this. If we really get rejected here, then we're going to come back down. All right. So this major moving average right here is going to be tested, is what I think. All right. We don't have any short signals here on the daily chart, so we might yeah, I mean, obviously the daily does look like it's extended, and we could get a quick snapback and then go, right? We could do something like that midweek or something, right? So we'll see how this plays out. I still think at some point we're going to go and test that moving average before we really sell off or something, and back test this breakout. Right, because we broke out. Now, in theory, after you get a breakout, you get a retest, right, or a back test. So yeah, at some point, I think we do this, but I think we might try to go one more time to test this, which is that top of that range. All right, that's my 2 cents. That's what I think was going to happen here. Everyone thinks down because we got 1 day of red, and the daily's extended, right? Right, but the daily already also cooled off. It's now back down, not in overbought territory. So we could just sit down here in the 60s on the daily, right? The weekly just getting started, right? Just entering bullish territory. Lots of momentum still here on the RSI for this asset, right? We can go sideways here on the weekly. We can consolidate. We can test the moving average. We just triggered a weekly TTM squeeze too, all right? And volatility is ticked up here. Multiple times is twice, right? But we've yet to break those lows too. So, you know, there's still some buying pressure happening here. All right. And yeah, we could just sit up here, man. Could just sit up here. We had one real rejection up here at the 24.3K region. All right. And we're about to get these golden crosses here on the daily chart too, which to me is a really good sign. Really good sign. Yeah, we started to get into the greed zone. Let me see where that is here. Where is that? There it is. All right, yeah. So we're just above the greed zone right now. We're not like extreme greed, okay? Which leads me to believe that I think we're going to see more upside before we see downside. That's just what I think. I think we can get close to 30K before we really get a 30% pullback on Bitcoin. We could get a quick snapback. It's going to do what nobody expects it to do. All right. Everyone's expecting a pullback right now. Do you have a 4-hour short that's in? We are below the 21 EMA on the 4-hour. I'm not in any positions right now. Nope. I'm just waiting to see what happens. I don't need to be in a trade, man. I mean, I have swing trades that I'm in, but I'm not touching those for months. So, yeah, I'm eating a yogurt. Yep. So that's Bitcoin. We have a 4-hour short signal in. All right. The daily's still long. I mean, you can see that this does look like maybe it's rounding a top here, right? And it broke this like diagonal support here. Yeah. So I don't think anything bad's gonna happen right now. I mean, we could come back down to test this support at 21.3. That wouldn't be the end of the world, guys. That would actually probably not be a bad thing if this happened, right? Test this, hold this, and then rally again, right? Or even consolidate here before breaking to the upside. None of this stuff is bad. This is all, in my opinion, this is all bullish stuff, even if we do get a pullback, all right? Cool. Bitcoin covered. ETH. I feel like ETH is going to have probably a similar analysis, right? So let's go to the weekly. ETH actually above its 200-week moving average, right? Really strong. We still have that weekly long in that we got back here. It's still long. We made a double bottom. The neckline break here is at 1780. The weekly 21 EMA, 1740. A break above 1740, and we're going to see 1950 pretty quick, pretty fast. This is all contingent upon Bitcoin not dumping, right? But yeah, let's take a look at ETH BTC real quick, just to get an idea of what that looks like. And let me change the song because it's really, really annoying at this point. And I apologize if it's annoying you too. So we do have a weekly short in on ETH BTC, but I mean, I don't know, like, yeah, this. Still in the bullish territory. Yeah, I mean, on the monthly chart, slowly losing this negative Momo on the monthly. The weekly is kind of sitting neutral, right? We're not bullish, we're not bearish, we're neutral on the RSI. So this could just consolidate against Bitcoin for a bit. I'm not like picking a side here, just neutral. Weekly is short, but you're in this range, right? So you don't want to be shorting on the 21 EMA here, right? Yeah, ETH did double bottom, yep. Against the dollar chart, against the US dollar pair. So we covered fear and greed. We covered Bitcoin and Ethereum here. Let's cover the Tether chart. That's pretty important. All right. So monthly chart on Tether, got the bearish break. Now we have a probably a back test this month, right? After you get a breakdown, you get a back test typically, right? And that back test could be the retracement that we're talking about we might get, all right? So just be aware of that and be open to that, because that is not out of the cards, right? After you get all these white candles, you usually get some sort of reversal. And it wouldn't shock me within the next couple days or sometime this week or sometime along this journey that we're on, that we do see Tether maybe come back up to test, 7.37% region, okay? Just to become, just to get out of oversold territory. And then maybe it gets rejected here and then it comes back down, it makes another leg down. All right, so be open to this. This can happen, but we can also just reject here too. So I don't know exactly how this is going to go. Yeah, I can check that ticker for sure. Yeah, feel free to start posting your guys' tickers in the chat too. But for Tether, all right, so if we do get rejection here, we can go look at the 4-hour chart real quick. We can see that we're now above the 4-hour 21. But it's kind of like just sitting here, right? We have a long that's in, but the hourly, we got a nice pivot here. Okay. We didn't get a short in yet, but we got a nice pivot. So we could see Tether within the next couple hours come down a bit, maybe test 6.61, maybe make a higher low and then try to move up again. Okay. So we could see a little bit of upside if this continues down in the market, and then we can see Tether find support, right? So you actually want to be longing stuff when Tether's at resistance, okay? And you want to be closing or covering your longs when Tether's at support, all right? I wouldn't be looking really for short trades, because we know that Tether's on the monthly chart is in a downward trajectory. So we can safely assume right now that covering your long trades down at Tether support is probably a good idea to take profits along the way up, right? Now, if you're in spot swing trades, you know that you can hold that position for months, because that's the kind of chart we're looking at. We're looking at a monthly chart, looking at monthly swing trades, maybe 3 to 6 months out, maybe a year out on some of these trades. So just be patient if you're in some longer term positions, okay? For the guys that day trade and trade on leverage, you want to use the hourly or the 4-hour chart to kind of confirm your trading, right? This is what I do. How's it going, boy? We got a lot of new faces on the stream tonight. I want to thank you guys for joining the stream. Make sure you guys smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and tick the notification bell. All right, make sure you guys join the Discord. By the way, in our Discord, we actually have some really cool signals that come in for Bitcoin and the altcoins, okay? And just in our main Discord, we give these out for free, okay? So you guys can see and have an idea of if you're a day trader, what to really follow. So like, yesterday at 7 o'clock, the shorts were coming in, right? So, Bitcoin then on the 4-hour flipped short here at 11 o'clock this morning. So the hourly and the 4-hour flipped short for Bitcoin. So if you were day trading, you would have been looking for short trades, right? But notice how the daily is still long, all right? If the daily is still long, that means we're still in a bullish trajectory. If we lose the daily chart, then we can really look for downside targets, because we're probably going back into a downtrend, okay? But for now, our longs on Bitcoin are there on the daily, and you can even see the hourly short kind of stop for now, right? So we could just be getting a nice little retracement, a nice little pullback on the hour and 4-hour charts. This is for Bitcoin. For ETH, the ETH chart, the 4-hour is still long, right? And the short came in here earlier today and kind of stopped, right? No more price action going into it, right? And then altcoins, just an hourly short. So like the 4 hours still long, daily still long on alts. All right, just good for reference to see this stuff. What's going on, Bobby? All right, so we had a couple requests for some coins. We'll take a look at those here in a second. We had a stock ticker, C3AI. Did anybody else want anything else to look at? C3AI was requested. Let's see, C3AI and Link and C3AI. All right, we'll look at Link first because that was requested first. Look at Link. All right, so Link on the hourly, we're getting this nice pivot here, and preceded by 3 blue candles. We could see a retest of 712 area. I mean, look, we still have short signals in, right? So I'm not expecting this to just rally out just yet. Let's go to the monthly. The monthly on Link is just in a consolidation up here along the 382 fib extension. And I would say that, you got some bullish divergence here on the monthly time scale, right? You have this low and this lower low, but probably the same price, right? From when those drives of divergence came in, right? So this is, in all honesty, this is a great time to long-term accumulate Link from the monthly chart perspective. Right. We don't have, weekly long or anything. We're just in a consolidation range down here. And it could, if the market does pull back. Yes, Rod, we'll take a look at it. Thank you so much for the $5 super. You're going to get precedent over these next requests because you did leave me a tip. I appreciate that. So yeah, Link, if we do get continuation, I'd suspect the top of the range, $9.22 eventually. If we don't get continuation, because we're smack dab in the middle of the range right here, we could see this test the bottom of the range again, right? So, I mean, this is a guessing game. This is like we're in the middle of a range. I don't want to tell you one thing and it does the other thing. So, but the daily's still long. We're in a squeeze right now. You can see the 21 EMA and the daily 200 day. We're in the middle of both of them right now, right? C3AI. We'll take a look at it. What is it? .ai. You want to buy it? It's up 18%. All right. Well, it looks like it just broke out, so you're in luck. This is one of those assets that here. Let's get some Fibonacci levels for you set up here. We have a weekly long that printed, man. So. Maybe wait for a retest or a back test of this like $16 region. You might get that, right? $20 I would say is probably a good spot. Between $16 to $20 range if you get a pullback, right? Because it's in this parabolic trajectory right now. It's in a breakout, but it could come back down to test $16 before rallying again, right? So wait for it to pull back. Don't buy into a pump, guys. If you're looking to trade this or long-term swing trade this, look for a pullback, right? Don't buy into a pump. And if it just keeps ripping, man, well, so what? What can you do? I don't advocate buying into assets that are moving up like this fast, this quickly, because they are likely to drop just as fast once the buying pressure stops. Okay. But on the monthly time scale, you're just flipped. Okay. So even if you really want to start a small position and dollar cost average it in as the price comes down, I would suggest that if you really believe in this company. All right. And the DXY, take a look at that. We have a monthly short signal in, but we're sitting at a support. Obviously I suspect us to really bounce here, which we are getting a bounce here. Okay. We're getting a weekly pivot. We could come up to back test this 104 region. That would make some sense. We could even bounce as high as, 109. And that would actually cause the stock market to probably sell off a bit. And we'll see how this plays out. All right. Because, yeah, I mean, these are the Stokes ticking up here on the weekly. We're coming out of negative momentum here on the weekly chart. We got a weekly pivot. We don't have a long signal in, but We're going to get a back test here, I think. You know, this 104 region, even up to, you know, 105 even, if we get a really strong push out of the dollar. All right, so that could cause Bitcoin to sell off a bit if we really get a strong push out of the dollar here. But like I said, the monthly chart, I mean, we are back testing this breakout, so we'll see. We'll see. We're like right on support, right on monthly support. But if the risk-on environment continues, we will probably break this support and come down to 98s or even as low as the bottom of this channel. Because this is technically a lower high, right, than previous highs. And the monthly chart still has room to come down. It's just crossing down on the monthly. But, I mean, we will keep in mind that it is getting a bullish bounce here on the monthly chart. We are going to get a bounce here. We're going to get a bounce here. All right. Yeah, this for sure was monthly bearish divergence that played out. Yeah, tricky stuff here on the DXY. I would just keep an eye on this channel. And yeah, and it getting rejected by the median trend line here would not shock me, right? Because of the monthly breaking down on the monthly. Yeah. All right, what else did you guys want to look at? We had Matic. We'll look at Matic. Matic should test this buck 33 area. It's in the middle of, it's towards the middle of this range up here. All right. Yeah, weekly volatility just picking up here. You can see we just crossed up here on the weekly chart. We got a TTM squeeze that's in. I will say the Stokes are a bit extended, but there's still separation. So I think we can still see movement up for Matic here. All right. UIDX, sure. I will redraw this chart accordingly. And I will put the monthly on. We had a monthly pivot here, right? Monthly pivot. Oh, APT. Sorry, I'll take a look at that in a second. Yep, we can check Dodo. I remember Dodo. Yeah, that one's going to make a run for sure. So here's DYDX. This to me looks like a falling wedge breakout. We got the breakout, and you know, you could back test this region here, this 250 region. Okay, we were talking about that the other day, I think, right, James? So that 250 region could get tested here on the monthly or even on the weekly chart. That was this range break here. Excuse me. I'm going to plot using the wicks, okay? And it's perfect. It went right up to the 302 fib extension and, you know, got a little selling pressure here, rejected it, okay? You can see the wick here, but bullish engulfing candle on the weekly chart, you know, nothing here really. This thing can still go up to test this again if it wants, all right? Absolutely, James, absolutely. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you guys for blessing me. I appreciate the blessings in the chat. Thank you. Come in. Thank you so much. All right, so APT, we'll take a look at that one. INJ, KSM, JASME. All right, so really, if we really get a strong pullback on DYDX, that $2.22 range, 236 fib extension right here will be tested if we get a major pullback in the market, okay? But we may not, and I just explained why we may not. All right, cool. So this looks really bullish. You know, it had a fake breakout here, came back down to the bottom of the range again. We call this out in the chat. We got a guy in the chat that bought DYDX at the $1.05 or 10-cent region right at the low. Looks good, man. It does look good. It might come up to test this region again, like I said. All right. Cool. APT, man, this thing needs to correct itself. Like it's good. I'm glad it's actually pulling back, man. I called this out at $3 and it made a run. It actually, you know, basically got up to the falling wedge target. All right. Right. So falling wedge and got basically up to this target here. And now it's pulling back, which really makes a lot of sense, man. You go from $3 or $3.50 or $3, you know, to $20. I mean, that's a huge move. I wouldn't be shocked at all to see this thing come back down to $10. All right. So watch for that. If you're trying to get an Aptos, you know, wait for that pullback. Wait for this asset to correct a little bit. We'll look at INJ. That was requested. I do own a bag of INJ. We can see that the candles are white here on the 3-day chart. But look, we got a range break at this 275 region. We made a nice double bottom off this low. Beautiful structure. If it does break above this 470, 480 level on the 3-day chart, you know, we're talking about, man, lots of movement to the upside. You know, it can test $9. That's equilibrium. Next Fibonacci level is around that 1123 region. But the 618, I think it's going to run into trouble with the 618. Okay, the 618 is the golden mean ratio. You know, you have lots of resistance right here in this region. Okay, it's not going to break this very quickly. So I think, you know, we could get up to this like you know, $5-6 region and then see a really strong pullback here. They come up to here and then probably pull back to like, you know, 280 and then try again. All right. So JASME was requested, KSM, we did INJ and APT, Dodo and AXS. All right, so we'll look at Loop Ring was also requested. Okay, all right, we got some requests here. We got Loop Ring falling wedge breakout. Okay, we got the breakdown here, 3-day chart confirmed. I would say that this can really run up to about that 50-cent region. That's the 3-day, 200-day moving average. Let's go to the weekly for a second. Well, the weekly already kind of touched the 21 EMA and 200-week moving average, but we did just get a long signal too. So, you know, this could end up breaking this with enough buying pressure coming in on this asset, which wedge patterns typically go up to the tops of the wedges, right? So, you know, we're looking at almost a $3 target eventually on this asset. And if it actually breaks back into, you know, this channel I had drawn here, it could do something like this where it breaks back into the structure and eventually gets to these highs, okay? That could take some weeks, some months to play out, but I am bullish on this asset. I do own a bag of it. All right. We'll look at Sushi. JASME. We'll look at JASME. Straight down type of price action here. Monthly looks like you might be getting a reversal. Nice. But usually assets that go straight down can potentially go straight back up depending on what they do. You know, 0.008 to really put in a bottom for this one. the 236 fib extension is, that's the area you're looking for this thing to reclaim. If it reclaims here, it could probably get up to, you know, 0.018 in your next targets, right? There's like, it's straight down. So, you know, if you get buying pressure to come in, you could see the asset go straight back up. All right. Really, really plain and simple for this one. Not enough chart data, but this is what it could do. Okay. Just know that this is what it could do. Butterfly on ETH. We'll take a look at that, Rod. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Okay, so this is Jasmine. We're going to look at KSM. We're going to look at KSM. Kusama, I own a bag of that as well. So I appreciate you guys asking about stuff that I do own. Still looks really good on the monthly chart, right? We just looking like we're making a nice pivot here on the monthly. And we did get this nice breakout. Okay, beautiful looking chart to me on the monthly time scale. We got 3 pivots that came in. And 3 is the magic number, right? 50% at the 50% retracement level on log scale. You can typically get bullish reversals here, even on down to the 382 fib extension. But we're getting this pivot right here, right now. And the weekly still looks good, man. I mean, I think we could easily test up to the 618, which is about $56, or even up to the weekly 21 exponential moving average. I even have it circled around $75 to $80 before we really get a big pullback. Okay. KSM looks nice. Guys, all this TA is contingent upon Bitcoin kind of holding up and not crashing the market. So just remember that. All right. So if Bitcoin's looking healthy, then I would say the altcoins are going to, the TA on the altcoins are going to play out. All right. So we got Dodo and AXS. We'll look at Dodo here. Dodo, I think, is an asset that's going to really do well. It's really wrecked down here. So probably in a very good accumulation zone. Let's do some TA on it, right? So right at the 886 fib extension, this asset did an 88.6% retracement from its all-time high, which was $30. We're looking at 16 cents, man. Beautiful spot for a swing trader to pick this asset up if you believe in what they do. Broke a major trend line here. Okay, that's something not to ignore. And yeah, I mean, some sort of wedge pattern going on here for sure. I mean, this is a long wick, but we got this break, and yeah, we could see 30 cents pretty quick, pretty fast here to touch the weekly 21 exponential moving average. All right, this looks pretty strong. Looks pretty strong down here. All right, got the breakout and the signal at the same time. Beautiful. And you know, top of the wedge, right? Top of the wedge is $10, man. What a swing on this one, man. If this happens, right, from 16 cents to $10, that's totally a possibility for this asset. All right, we can look at NMR, Numera. We can look at that, ADA. So Dodo, and what was the other one he asked about? AXS, right? So AXS, it did. We thought we were going to get this breakup here. We didn't get it. I think Bitcoin started pulling back, but looks like we made a higher low and it might try to rally up again. All right, so stay patient if you're in that one. I think this one's going to do well too. I think $40 in time, $35 in time, which was the major Fibonacci level for this one. Or up here at the weekly 21 exponential moving average, around $20 to start. I think that's totally possible for this asset as well. All right. What did I miss? I missed a lot. SXP, Theta, ADA, Butterfly. All right. I think, yeah, I mean, this asset's still in the wedge. Look at this wedge break, man. So wedge break, we got a weekly confirmation. This is a major harmonic structure. You know, long-term targets are really back up here at ANC, which is between $5 and $6 for this asset in long-term. Okay. Once you start getting and reclaiming these areas here, this is a major harmonic structure. Okay. In the short term, I think, we could see up to 42 cents. We could trade up there if the market allows for that. But yeah, I mean, we're still long, man. We got a long signal. We haven't had a signal come in since this top up here at 250. So we don't get these signals very often. All right. So just stay patient, guys. We're going to get some chop. We're going to get some retests and back tests, and you're going to get thrown around in volatility for sure. All right. Theta, beautiful structure on Theta. Still looks really good. You got a breakout, right? You got the break and the back test here. So I I don't see why you don't see a continuation on this up to about that 170 region, all right, which is confluent with the 21 exponential moving average and pretty close to 200-week moving average, all right? Wedge break. Theta, looking good. All right. Butterfly, BTR. Oh, let's take a look at ADA first. ADA also wedge pattern. We don't have a weekly signal on it, but I think this can test the 618, which is right around that 43 cent region, or even up to the 21 exponential moving average in the weekly 200. Okay, test that. So up to about 56 cents, 57 cents in time. Sushi. What else did I miss here? Yeah, sushi. Let's take a look at sushi. Rectangle range down here, guys. Bottoming rectangle here for sushi. This is looking pretty good, man. This is in a good buying zone, good buy zone here down here for this asset. Not financial advice, of course, but when you see structures like this, you can't really ignore them, man. I mean, we're sitting down here at a 786 fib extension. We could see this breakout, touch and test, 230 pretty quick. You start breaking these levels where, I mean, really, you're looking at, I think I had this drawn out like this or something. But yeah, it looks like a long-term channel up type of structure. Right, you poked out of it down here during that December drop, but yeah, it's I don't know. We'll just keep it as I had it. Just too much on the chart otherwise. But yeah, rectangle range down here. You break the rectangle. You're looking at a move from this range to this range. Copy paste, right? And you're looking at this to go up to probably up to the probably up to the next fib extension or close to it around that $3 region. Why not? And what this could end up doing is being just a massive inverse head and shoulder structure where it ends up rallying all the way up to here. It comes back down and it makes this higher low and then carries on to the all-time high eventually. Could be looking at a momentum shifting structure is what I'm trying to say. Could be looking at that. Let's see. Yeah, we got this. We got the sushi. Okay, NMR. We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at BTRFLY. Never even heard of this one, man. You want to look at it versus the ETH pair? Sure. I guess I can't. Oh, maybe wrapped ETH we can look at, right? Bro, I mean, like, what do you want me to even say about this? Yeah, dude, it's going to the moon, man. It's just a straight candle up, bro. I can't do any TI on this, man. Sorry. There's nothing here. There's nothing to talk about. NMR. That's an OG coin, right? We're working on a daily golden cross down here. I'll tell you that. This is an OG coin. Yeah, this looks interesting though, man. I mean, one could argue that this is a long-term channel up. This price action here is like, maybe this isn't the right chart anymore. Let's see. What we got? Does Coinbase have this one? I mean, yeah, you're making a double bottom down here. You could get a test up to about that $30 region. You break that, you're looking at from this low to high, 200% target, 200% move from that break. That brings you up to the range high. I mean, yeah, that looks really interesting to me, actually. So there's your whole range, right? And this was a break. This looks like a descending broadening formation, right, guys? That looks interesting, right? So yeah, descending broadening formations, really rally up to the top of the descending broadening formation, which is actually confluent with the double bottom 200% move. So eventually we could see this asset rip up to $75. And really, if you break that, I'm gonna just fib from the top here. If you break that, you're looking at maybe a move up to $200 in time. Right? That'd be price discovery for the assets. So I don't know how that would roll out, but something like that. All right, so MMAT and GNS. We'll take a look at some stocks. Let's see what do we got going on here. Monthly charts. Turn off some indicators for a second. So big descending broadening formation, right? We have a low. This is a monthly chart. We have a low. We have the same low, and we have a third higher low. Okay, so this to me looks like you could come up to test, eventually come up to test this $5 region, or maybe even back up to the trend line. Okay, and back to the trend line would mean about 650, and this is long term. Remember, I'm looking at a long term chart. This could take weeks or months to play out. Doesn't have to happen right away. And yeah, so once you get back above this 480 region, which you're at right now, you're at the 236 fib extension. All right. Yeah, I don't see why you don't test 563, which is the next fib extension here in time. Okay. So whoever asked about this one. Cool. So GRT, we already know how that one looks, dude. That thing's ripping. We call that shit out at 6 cents. How's Rapid Fire doing? Yeah, honestly, man, I haven't really been messing with the bots. I just haven't had the time. I have a newborn and stuff. I don't really have time to manage bots right now. But if you're looking for somebody to manage your bots or manage bots, you know, we have some folks in the community for sure. All right, GNS. Not a lot of chart data on this one, man. But looks good on the monthly, right? We're getting this monthly reversal right here. Not a lot of data on it, but if it continues, there's nothing really here. You go back up to 40 bucks. Why not? Looks like a snapback on the monthly. Yeah, your real buy was down here after these white candles, right? This was a channel break, okay? Channel break. Probably got nice volume here. Look at that volume. You can see the volume coming in here. Boom, 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 boom. All right. This looks good, man. This looks good. Looks like you're going to head up to about 13 bucks here shortly. If you don't get a pullback here at the 618. Which right now looks like you closed above. So there's not much here. There's not a lot of price action here, right? You have like maybe 3 months of trading that happened up here. Not a lot. STG making moves. Ocean Protocol on a tear, man. This thing just gone. OP catching some bids. Mover, baby. Let's go. You guys know what happens after white candles, man. Yeah, we can look at Uniswap, sure. Uni. There's your range on Uniswap, okay? Top of the range, 848. You break the top of the range. We'll look at XRP in a second, yep. You guys are enjoying the stream. Make sure you guys smash that like button up. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Share the stream out. Do what you can to spread the word about STP, man. I do what I can for you guys on these charts. I really enjoy what I'm doing here, and I hope you guys are also enjoying the content. Okay, hope you guys are learning something, learning what I'm showing here on these charts. And this is This is how the money's made, man. The swing trading these markets, okay? So, James, you asked about Uniswap. Like I said, top of the range, 850. You break 850. I don't see why we don't get to about 14 bucks. That's the next Fibonacci level here. You're above the 618. You're above the 618. That is definitely important, okay? The 618 is the golden mean ratio. We typically see lots of reversals at that area, but if you're above it, 786, $14 target in time, okay? Look, and you can see the volume completely receded here. We're looking at a major move coming for Uniswap soon. You know, after you get consolidations like this and you get volume receding and the asset just consolidating at a major support level, you know what happens next, all right? You know what happens next. A major move is what happens next. Lots of volume comes in. I don't really trade the penny stocks anymore, man. Really don't. Don't have time for it. But if you want to grab some, I think Toe had mentioned one to me, CTXR, right? This Cancer Foundation one. Here's one that might do well. Yeah, we'll check commodities in a second. So Toe told me to get this one, but I didn't do it, but that's okay. Nice reversal right there, right off the 236 fib extension. We're holding above it, right? So the swing low is in. It reversed right at the 50% retracement level. So I suspect, you know, you make a double bottom like this. You have a bottom here and maybe another double bottom right here, right? Maybe a retest of the 120 region, and then I think just off to the neckline around $4. That's a double bottom. That's a momentum shifting structure on the monthly chart. You can see the momentum shifting here, turning green on the momentum, and you can see also that the MACD just crossed up on the monthly. I mean, hasn't seen positive momentum, you know, since March. But that's a major cross up, okay? So take note of that. TNXP. Wow. Yeah, that's Rec City, buddy. That is Rec City. Yeah, but the problem with these stocks is you don't know if they're ever going to recover. But, man, that's one hell of a wedge setup, man. All right? That's one hell of a wedge setup right there. That's looking pretty good, man. It's very tight. Very tight, Quantum. That can really make a major move out. And, yeah, you could see oh my God. You can see $9. Holy shit. Wow. That's quite a swing right there, boys. Bro, it's coming. Look at the pattern that it's in. It's going to get drug approval. I promise you. Chart says so. Holy shit. Yeah, bro. All right. You want a penny stock? Here's one right here. One of the biggest wedge patterns you'll ever effing see. Wow. Holy shit. Flatlining on the monthly RSI. I mean, dude. Nice call, man. Nice chart. Nice chart. Let's somebody take a note of this one. Somebody take a note of this one. TNXP. I'm actually going to put it on my stock list and watch it. Maybe I'll scoop some of this, man. That looks really good. Yeah, man. And even if you just get this thing to run to $9, man, that's crazy, dude. Does this thing get volume? Wow. Yeah. That looks great, man. That looks great. That looks great. Beautiful. Nice request. Good job, buddy. What did I miss? Did I miss any? XRP. Still in the structure. Hasn't changed. Hasn't moved. Still in the range. Hasn't broke the range. No action Jackson on XRP so far. Just sitting, man. Just sitting, waiting for SEC approval. We covered Dodo, man. Looked good. Scroll back in the video. Commodities. Let's take a look at futures real quick. Gold up 0.16%. DXY up a little bit. All right, I think that basically I got everyone right. We need another node wedge. Sure, bring them on. How about a node descending broadening wedge? There you go, flow, man. 165 min target. Zill? Yeah, look at it. Nothing really changed from the structure on the monthly. We got a closure above the median chart line there, so that's good. The sell zone is up here, man. 4 cents to 5 cent region, top of the channel, right? All right, I'm changing this song. This is already enough. Yeah, we're going to look at gold right now. Ooh. Gold got wrecked, huh? That's just a back test, though. Gold's gonna push up. We got a monthly confirmation on a long on a gold. Although these signals, I don't know if they're that good. They are significant time scales, though. So yeah, gold dojiing and on the HA candles. We'll see about gold. Gold could maybe pull back a bit. Stokes kind of ticking down here. We had some weekly bearish divergence on gold. Yeah, it really depends on how it does this week. If this holds here, then, you know, it could continue. Yeah, in theory, yes, Toe. But it's not always exact, right? But yeah, top of the range getting shorted up here, right? So we'll take a look at band, sure. Band protocol. Look at oil first, though. If gold's pulling back, I suspect oil's also pulling back. Coming down to support on the daily for oil. sitting on the weekly 200-week moving average. You know, had this break but failed and is back into structure. Oil doesn't look too good. Oil looks bearish, actually. TTM squeezing short, maybe, for oil. I don't know. This is at a major support level here. We'll see how this goes here. It should bounce, actually. Oversold candles on the 4-hour. It's all the way back into these major supports, so I suspect it bounces down here. It's oversold, right? We could get a bounce here. So yeah, I mean, I think oil is on its way down then, and the monthly chart says down. Especially with that TTM squeezing, firing in the blue territory, which means usually short, okay? Momentum starting to produce negative momentum here, right? Anyways, could get a bounce off the local support, maybe make a lower high or something, and then break it. All right, so band protocol, let's take a look at that. And looking good on the monthly. Down sloping channel. All right, this could be construed as a big bull flag. Okay, band protocol. An OG DeFi coin from last cycle. If it really breaks and continues, you could see $90 in time. What do I know? I just look at charts all day. And volume is completely receded here. You can see we started to get some buying in November on this asset. Right down here. So natural gas we want to look at? Sure. Natural gas looks like shit. Looks like natural gas coming down into the buy zone, okay? Oversold on the weekly chart. This is where you want to be buying natural gas. This looks like a pretty nice harmonic type of structure. All right, natural gas probably bounces here. This is a big zone, big level. It's oversold on the weekly chart. RLC. So I got above the middle of the range, got above the weekly 200-week moving average. That is huge. That is a huge deal there for RLC. I don't really see why it doesn't go back up to its all-time high at some point because it looks like it's just making a cross up. That's beautiful. I'm going to chart from the wick highs here, okay? Yeah, your next level here is 270, which is the 618. That probably is your next major resistance level for this asset. You break that, really, it's just this block here. So yeah, you can easily see $6 in time. It starts breaking out. I don't see why it doesn't. It looks good. You got a weekly TTM firing off here, and you got weekly volatility spiking. It looks really nice. Looks really nice. Nothing bad to say about it. All right, guys. I appreciate the 15 people here. You guys are investing in yourselves and learning with me, and that's important. It's going to make you a better long-term trader. Whatever kind of trader you are, it's going to make you better at it. And you guys should commend yourselves for being here and spending the time, especially those that have spent the time with me through the entire bear market. Okay. And don't forget about our multi-range, man. This thing just prints money, dude. Like literally just prints money. This thing went long here in August. Okay. And it had no reason to short, right? Like came here, back tested to 382 and then rallied, right? No reason to short that. Came off the support and just went nuts, man. I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, looks great. Lots of these charts look really, really great. I think someone asked about Algorand, right? Let's look at Algorand. I actually want to buy it myself, to be honest. So let me actually look at it. Here's Algorand on the monthly chart. Beautiful toe, beautiful. That is amazing stuff. 20% is nothing to joke about, man. That is very, very, very good. Very good. You guys see what I see, man? Do you guys see what I see here on Algorand? How about let's go to a monthly chart. Let's make it easier to see. Beautiful. That is a node effing wedge down there, man. You guys know what that means. That means send it. Probably to the median trend line first, 66 cents. Right? Breakout, back test to the top. This is an ISO 22 coin too. This is going to do some shit. It's going to do some shit. All right. Close to breaking the wedge. That's right. I think we got a 3-day long on it already. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Very close to breaking this wedge. Pay attention to the volume on this asset. It's going to start picking up here, especially as you get close to a major structure break, right? You can see the volume is just consolidating, right? Consolidating. There's going to be some news. There's going to be some news event that is going to catalyze this breakout. But we know that it's going to break out because of the pattern that it's in, right? Yeah, I'm gonna be buying some Algorand myself. Alpha, yeah, that's a big one too. That one's also in a huge setup, I think. I was charting that one for a while. Yeah, there you go. Falling wedge pattern on Alpha. Beautiful structure, man. Got the breakout. You could get the back test down to about 11 cents. Sure, why not? You know, you got the touch up to the 618. Like clockwork, man. Like clockwork. Right? I even have a target for the wedge up to 50 cents roughly. Okay? But ultimately the top of the wedge, right? Top of the wedge is $3, man. $3. Some of these patterns are just, I don't even know, man. They play out. It's crazy. All right. You know, another one you guys may want to watch out for is he burns. Yeah, dude, that one looks good. I might just rip $1,000 into that thing and let it go. You know, like, I don't know. Fuck it. That thing looks great. That wedge pattern looks great. Yeah. Oh, well, you know, Bitcoin's back above 23K. Weird. Anyways, let's see. What was that one that I wanted to look at? Shit, I forget now. Oh yeah, Solo. This coin right here. Bought this coin at 14 cents. This thing was a node wedge break. When we gave the trade down here, it ripped, fucking ripped city. I didn't sell anything because this was back here in October, November, when I thought this was the, you know, probably the bottom of the market. So, but this is an XRP asset. They have a DEX and an NFT marketplace, and they will be tokenizing securities. I'm not here to show you this project, but I want to show you guys the chart and what you can potentially make off of it. I'm in this one. I think it's going to do well. It does have, you know, a lot of token supply, but all the tokens are issued, right? So it's not going to have a problem with like inflation or anything like that, right? So that's the thing I like about it. And look where you're at on the chart, man. Look where you're at on the chart, right? This thing peaked at like $6. And even if it doesn't go back to $6 and it just goes back to like, I don't know, $2, right? That's still a nice 10x trade. And, you know, that's all I'm going to say. You guys do your own research. It's not on any majors, really. It's on Hotbit and, you know, Mexi Global. And, yeah, but they also have their own DEX on XRP Ledger. So there's that. It's a pretty cool project, I think, but you guys do your own research and, you know, there's plenty of projects out there. I know that. I personally bought it because I don't have any exposure to XRP, but this is me getting exposure to XRP. Sure thing, man. Sure thing. Top 5 tips node when flow. Yeah, that's a good question, man. Patience, man. Patience. I think the flow bottomed out. This is the bottom for flow. Right? Descending, broadening formation. You're out of the pattern. Now it's just a waiting game. Right? Look at the monthly, just starting its reversal on the monthly chart. In 6 months from now, you're going to be like, shit, why didn't I buy flow? Don't be one of those people. Don't come on here in 6 months and ask me what you should buy, okay? Because I'm definitely going to get those people too. Stay patient, boys. I think this is just a patience game right now. And look, man, look at the volume on flow. Look at all this selling. You see how the selling pressure is starting to wean off here, and now you're starting to get buying? This should tell you that we hit a floor for this asset, all right? Monthly pivot too. I mean, that's significant, man. That's a significant pivot point. See you later, James. Have a good night, man. I'm about to get out of here too. You guys have a wonderful week. If you guys have any questions about multi-range or any of the products we have here at STP, definitely reach out. Send me a message. Join the Discord. Ask anyone about multi-range that hasn't already. I mean, I can't tell you. I almost guarantee you everyone's having a really positive experience with it. It's hard not to. It gives wonderful signals, man. It's great. It's a great product. And I'm not just trying to just sell you guys something that you guys aren't going to get value out of. All right. So remember that I'm here for your guys' best interest and really to help you guys build your wealth. And I posted the link here and you guys can check it out. Okay. And shout out to Magic Mike if you're watching, the developer of this product. He is our rev share partner on this one, so we don't get STP doesn't get all the profits. It's actually shared to another individual who actually built this product. So we really appreciate him and what he's doing for the community. And again, this is STP, man. We're a community of traders, and we try to be as transparent as we can be with our trading and long-term swing trades. And lots of folks are having lots of success with it, man. So if you're into trading and you want to learn, this is the place to come to. If you have friends and folks that are interested in the same thing, don't hesitate to share the links. That's how we're going to grow. We do have an affiliate program that you guys should all take advantage of. Okay, if you have an account on the Swing Trade Pros website, you just go to your account. Okay, I'm just going to log into mine and show you. You click on affiliate, and you go to your profile here, and you'll get your referral URL, all right? So you can change the referral URL to whatever you want, and you make sure people use your link when they sign up for products. Otherwise, we have no other way to track that, all right? Make sure you guys spread the word and use the affiliate link. I think we're doing about 30% right now on affiliates, okay? And the affiliate commissions get paid out bi-monthly because we want the folks that sign up, you know, if they're signing up for a monthly, we want them to stay for 2 months, okay? Otherwise, it really doesn't make sense for us to pay out an affiliate, right? So just take advantage of the affiliate program. You can earn back your subscription by selling more subscriptions. It's really a beautiful thing, right? And that's how we're gonna grow, all right? So make sure you guys do that. Take advantage of it. Love you guys so much. You guys have a wonderful week. We'll catch you guys next week. Hopefully we see some good price action, right? These monthly time scales are no joke, all right? We'll catch you guys in the next one.